Hi there, I'm Shane Spiers, and welcome to another edition of the Performance Brief, where we give you one breakthrough business idea in less than 5 minutes. My guest today is Alison Edgar. Alison, a very warm welcome. Where are you today?
Thank you, Shane. I am in Chippenham in Wiltshire.
Just up road from us in Bath. Right. So, for those of you who don't know her, Alison is the entrepreneur's godmother and managing director of Sales Coaching Solutions. Alison has developed a fresh new approach to sales training and coaching, teaching startups, micros, and small businesses to sell more of their fantastic products and services through her easy peasy sales course. Alison has been recognised as one of the UK's top 10 business advisors and was invited to attend the Queen's Royal Garden Party for her dedication to enterprise. She won GB Entrepreneur of the Year Special Merit for Service Award in 2015 and is a Small Business Saturday and Enterprise Nation champion. She is a regular contributor to the BBC as a representative for Britain's small business community. She also frequently featured in the national press and radio as a sales expert and was most recently named in Richtopia's Top 100 Most Influential Entrepreneurs in Britain. Fantastic. Alison,
Oh, it sounds quite posh.
our topic today is secrets of successful sales, and we have 5 minutes for the interview. Are you ready?
I am ready. Fire
Great.
away.
Let me start our clock. So let's start out. Just tell us a little bit about your business background.
So my business background is really hospitality management. So I was in managing hotels in Australia, in Cape Town, and the Channel Islands. And then I came back to the UK and I met my husband who had a normal job. So I had to find something that was a bit more 9 to 5. So I found sales, or really sales found me. So I spent over 20 years in corporate sales. And then in 2011, I decided that small businesses struggled to proactively sell, and again it was my job to teach them. So that's when I set up Sales Coaching Solutions. And then there used to be government funding which helped customers use my services, but in 2015 the government pulled that service, and that's when I created the Entrepreneur's Godmother. So it's helped startups, micros and owner managed businesses.
Fantastic. So the entrepreneur's godmother is a very unusual name. How did that come? How did you come up with that?
It is, again, I knew at this stage I had to create something that could work with the startups and the micro businesses who don't have a lot of cash for training. And I was going to work under my name, Alison Edgar, but I phoned one of my clients in London who makes gin. And I said, look, I really need something a wee bit more catchier than Alison Edgar. And he said, it's easy. And I went, is it? He said, you are the entrepreneur's godmother. And I said, I so am. So I didn't actually name myself. It was one of my clients that
Yeah,
named me.
brilliant. So I believe you've just written a book. What's that about?
I have. It's called Secrets of Successful Sales, and it's based on the methodology that I created from my time when I worked in Blue Chip, because there was a lot of people who were the top performers. So myself and the same people always won the prizes, always hit the big commissions, always did that. And it was based on what do we do differently to the people who were do one, miss one, do one.
Mm,
And that's where, again, I look at behaviours, because like sales, to like, it's easy, but the ones who overperform could sell to everyone. And then sales process, like most small business owners do not know what the sales process is.
right.
So again, that's my job to teach them. And then strategy, they kind of fumble around with marketing strategy, but they don't have a defined sales strategy. And the last key pillar area that I teach is confidence, because what happens is most people in the small business arena go, oh, I can't sell, I can't do that. So again, around their mindset, but the reason they believe they can't do it is they don't know behaviours, they don't know process, and they don't have a strategy. So it's based on, there's a little bit of related stories and real life things that I've done in my career that are in the book, but
Yeah,
mainly it's to teach them to sell. And it's affordable. It's £12.99. So again, even if you're on the smallest budget, you can take that methodology.
yeah, brilliant. So just say some more about the behaviours. What are some of the key behaviours
Oh, I could talk about this all day. So it's to do with DISC. So I'm a registered DISC profiler, and it's based on, I'll put a little cross up if you're on the camera. So some people are task focused and some people are relationship focused.
Right.
Some people are introvert and some people are extrovert.
Yeah.
So what happens is it's the mix of those behaviours, and we colour them. So you've got the reds, the yellows, the greens and the blues.
Right.
And sometimes you don't get on with someone particularly well. It's usually because they're the opposite. Right. They might be task-focused extroverts and you might be a relationship-focused introvert.
Yeah.
You see them as being pushy and loud, whereas, again, the pushy and loud one thinks they're shy and quiet and slow. So, again, that's how you have to adapt your behaviours to build a better relationship for sale.
So what is your one top tip for people trying to sell themselves and their business?
It's one of the fundamentals to sales. So many people get it wrong because what they do is they talk about themselves and talk and talk and talk. Sales is not about talking, it's all about listening. How you position your questions will get to what the customer needs. And only when you know what the customer needs, and I said needs, not wants, is when you can match your product and service. And sometimes you will never sell to everyone because what you sell doesn't always match.
Right. Fantastic. We're nearly coming to the end of our time. So, folks, you can get more information. I'll put the link below the video here, and it's www.alisonedgar.com. Alison, thank you so much for today.
It's always my pleasure to be able to share my messages and help small businesses to sell. So thank you so much for having me.
Brilliant.